G'day guys, it's a real pleasure to be able to put together this video as we think about prayer points for Exchange Church here in Shepparton. My name is Todd Hall, I'm the lead pastor, and it's a privilege to lead a bunch of people who are looking to see the gospel go out into the Shepparton area and to see many people won for Christ. We're a people now that have been gathering together for nearly 10 years actually at Exchange Church. It's our 10-year anniversary this year, so we thank God for His grace in that way, in keeping us going, planting, establishing and being sustained and seeing the gospel to continue to go out and go forward into the community where we live. Hey, a few prayer points, a few things that we're looking for prayer for. One thing we are desperately looking for at the moment is a venue. COVID was really a bit of a challenge for us where we got put out of our venue because it was council run and we had to go back and find another church which wasn't being used. We could use that during COVID to do our filming and online services. But then when COVID came back out and we could meet again, we actually couldn't go back to our original venue, and only the last 2 weeks have we been able to go back to that original venue, but it really is just way too small for us, and we think it's going to be a major inhibiting factor of seeing the gospel grow, particularly at Exchange Church. So we are really looking for a venue that God would open up a place that could maybe seat 150, 180 people for our congregation of about 100, 120. So if you could pray about that, that would be really, really helpful for us. Second thing we like to pray for is we'd love to see growth in leadership within our church. I know you guys all probably struggle with the same thing here as well, but we really would love to see some growth in leadership, people rising up to take up leadership positions to help facilitate the organisational side of church to help grow disciples by leading in these various ministries we have at Exchange. So growth in leadership would be really, really helpful if you could pray about that. Thirdly, really important as well, we want to see Holy Spirit empowered and driven evangelism keep happening in the life of Exchange Church as well. It's one of those things that really we want to keep a front burner all the time, is seeing people empowered by God's Spirit, taking the gospel out there through their networks of friendship, work colleagues, sporting clubs, wherever that might be, but just the real continuation of the Spirit working in our hearts here to have a great love for Jesus and a great love for the people around about us, that we would continue to reach out and see people won for Christ. So please pray for that. Venue, number one. Secondly, to grow leadership. And third, if you could pray just again that the Spirit would continue to empower us to keep evangelism on the front burner at Exchange Church. Thank you so much for your prayers. We value them and love seeing the updates of other churches too as they put them online for us as well. Thanks very much, guys.